Hi everyone, it's Miss Pat again. I'm here to read you some stories. I love to read stories to my friends. This is a story about going back to school and a dinosaur. I can see her. And the name of the book is We Do Not Eat Our Classmates. I felt like that was a really important thing to know. So let's read this story. We don't eat our classmates. I think that's a very good idea. It looks like she tried to eat a shoe. The name of the person who wrote the book his name is Ryan Higgins. I wonder if he ever met a dinosaur at his school. I think he drew the pictures and he wrote the stories. Hey kids, it says, will you never be eaten by a T-Rex? They are extinct. I promise. Oh, that's important. Extinct means that they don't live with us anymore. Penelope Rex was nervous. She looks nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. Oh. I can tell that she's a girl because she has pink on. And that's her name, Penelope. What are my classmates going to be like? Classmates are the kids that go to school with you. Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. You can see that this is her room and she's been playing school. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Look at the ponies. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Oh no, she must eat ponies. Penelope's dad packed a lunch for her. 300 tuna sandwiches. That is a lot of tuna sandwiches. And one juice box. Finally, the big day came. Oh, I can see they're going to school. She's holding hands. Oh, look, she looks kind of scared. And Penelope Rex was surprised to find out that all of her classmates were, I wonder what they are. Oh, man. Let's see. Children? Look at all these children. They're sitting at tables. It looks like they're doing some work and their teacher's reading a story. And everybody has their names on their cubby. Man, Penelope looked kind of surprised. So she ate them. What? She ate all the children at school? This is just a terrible situation. Her teacher says, Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. Do you think she's going to spit them out? Ew. I don't think I'd ever want to be in a T-Rex's mouth. If I'm having trouble turning the page. There we go. Ew. It was not the best way to start school. Look at all of these. Look at all of the children. This one's mad and this one's crying. This one says, hey, I'm going to hit you if you eat me again. Oh, man. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. She tried hard to make friends at recess. Look, they're going up the slide. Oh, no, they're going to slide into her mouth. I bet you kids didn't like that. She finger painted some of her best work. Look, it's a T-Rex eating a child. Oh. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here. She's pointing to her plate. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends but her. I wonder why she wasn't making friends. She looks kind of sad. It was lonely. Look at all the children are playing outside with their backpacks, and she's by herself. Why do you think she's by herself? We'll have to find out. When she got home, her dad asked her about the first day of school. And Penelope, still looking sad, said, "I didn't make any friends," Penelope cried. "None of the children wanted to play with me." "Penelope Rex," her dad asked, "did you eat your classmates?" She answered honestly, "Well, maybe sort of, a little bit." Oh man, she needs to eat food and not the children. "Sometimes it's hard to make friends," said her dad, "especially if you eat them." Oh, that's why she was having trouble with friends. "You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside. They're just tastier." That gave Penelope a lot to think about. I never tasted any children. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope could not stop herself from eating classmates. "Oh no, look at his shoes sticking out." And this little girl is saying, "Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again." Oh no. And they were afraid of her. Look at they're all running away. She looks kind of sad again. I think she's feeling regret. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. She said, "Will you be my friend?" What do you think the fish said? Chomp. That's that giant word, chomp. Oh no, her finger is in the water, and I see the fish, and I see the word chomp. I think the fish might have bite her. She goes, "Eee!" cried Penelope. "He's eating my finger." Look, she's crying. You can see the tears. Her mouth is open. The fish is stuck on her finger. Oh no. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. Oh, she's not eating anybody anymore. That's good. Wonder if she'll make more friends now. She stopped eating her classmates. Even Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. Oh, that must have been tasty and hard. And soon Penelope made friends. "Found you. Oh, look, they're playing hide and seek. Want a brownie? I helped make them." Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. She looks a little afraid of the fish. I didn't even know T-Rexes would be afraid of fish. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at you and licks his lips. Penelope looks pretty scared in that picture. Because dinosaurs are delicious. Goldfish must love to eat dinosaurs. The end. What a funny book about dinosaurs and tuna sandwiches. Hi everyone, it's Miss Pat again. I'm reading a story about a woodpecker. I saw the picture and I thought, I wonder what this woodpecker is doing. The name of the book is Woodpecker Wants a Waffle. And a fella named Mr. Breen wrote it. That usually means that it smells. And I could see the woodpecker has his tongue. He's licking his beak. He's looking through the hole in the waffle. One morning, Benny, that must be Benny, awoke to the best tummy rumbling smell. A tummy rumbling smell. So he flew off to investigate. Hey, he flew past an owl and a lizard. And he came to this. It says, grand opening, Moe's home of the hot waffle breakfast. W-A-F-F-L-E, waffle. He read, what in the world is a waffle? The waffles smelled good. The waffles look good. The waffles must taste good too, thought Benny. I want waffles, Benny declared. He can see this fella's pouring some syrup on his waffle. Benny politely pecked on the front door. Tap, 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 tap. See how he uses his beak? Oh no, but instead of waffles, he got the boot. She kicked him away. This sounds horrible. Next, he tried to sneak in. Look at, he's on this lady's dress. But instead of waffles, Benny got swept away. Oh man, he's going end over end. Benny tried a number of creative disguises. Disguises are like when you dress up like something. So here he's disguised as a guy with glasses. And here he's disguised as a monster. And here he's disguised as a lady with a hat. And a baby and a milk carton. That was a pretty creative disguise. But instead of waffles, he got tossed out in the trash. Oh man. Things are not looking good for Benny and his waffles, are they? What are you doing? Asked Bunny. Sorry. What are you doing? Asked Bunny. He's sitting on the stoop. He looks kind of sad. And he says, I'm wishing for waffles. The animals all started laughing. That is ridiculous, Bunny said. Well, why is that so ridiculous? One by one, other animals chimed in. Raccoons don't eat ravioli. And he's cracking up. Moose don't eat muffins. Frogs don't eat fries. Ribbit, ribbit. Owls don't eat oatmeal. Lizards don't eat lasagna. That would be crazy. Hawks don't eat hot dogs. Hey, I'm hearing something. Coyotes don't eat cupcakes. They start with the same sound. Skunks don't eat scones. Turtles don't eat turnovers. Bears don't eat bagels. Chipmunks don't eat cheeseburgers. Snakes don't eat snow cones. And woodpeckers don't eat waffles. Bunny's telling him all these things. He's looking kind of scared and sad. Well, why not? Benny asked. Well, why not? The animals grumbled. Chirp, croak, and whispered. They thought, and they thought, and they thought. Why don't animals eat those delicious foods? Because I said so, said Bunny. I really don't have time for this said so nonsense, Benny said impatiently. He doesn't believe Bunny. Benny got right to work devising a plan to get some waffles. First, he thought he'd shoot out of a cannon. Whoom. Then he hit the ground juggling. We tried that. Then the moonwalk. That's when you walk backwards. It's a dance. And then break dancing. followed by a stand-up comedy act with a sledge-o-matic, and a Broadway-style finale featuring fireworks. Do you think any of those things are going to get him a waffle? Let's see. The animals were speechless, though Bunny was sure he had heard some snickering. See you all tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, look, they're all leaving. The next morning, the animals gathered in the field by the diner, the restaurant where the waffles are, to catch Benny's big show. No one was late. No one except Benny. Oh, man. I hope Benny gets to the waffles. Oh, no, look, she's pouring the coffee on the table. As the animals waited patiently for Benny to arrive, the waitress in the diner noticed something odd. The customers noticed something strange, too. I wonder, there's like, why are all those animals out there, maybe? Everyone at the diner stepped outside to look at the animals. That's when Benny made his move. Oh, look, Benny walked in. Sweet, said Benny. Look at, he's having some coffee and waffles and syrup. He got his waffles. The end. Hi everyone, Miss Pat again, and I brought you a story about somebody you have probably heard about before. It's a cat. Last time you read this story, he had some school shoes on, but today he has something else going on. He has giant, giant buttons. And the name of the story is Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. The people who wrote this are James Dean and Eric Litham. Here's Pete the Cat, and he has his school shoes on, but he also has all these buttons. There's a lot of buttons on this page. Here's the name of the book again, Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Hey, 1, 2, 3. He does have 4 groovy buttons. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. I bet you I know the song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. There's the number 4. And here they are. There's a light blue, a blue, a green, and a red button. There are 4. Oh. I gotta turn the page here. There we are. Pop. Oh no! One of his buttons popped off and rolled away. Oh no. How many buttons does he have left now? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to guess 3. I think he has 3 buttons left. 3! I was right. Look at the giant number 3. 1, 2, 3. He has a red one, a green one, and a blue one left. Oh man, I hope he doesn't lose any more. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Pete said, buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons, my buttons, my buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. He's thinking groovy. Oh no, he's on a skateboard and something else happened. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. Oh man, how many buttons are left? Better count them. 1, 2. I'm going to guess 2. Yeah. 2, it's a giant 2, and the word 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He just kept singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons, my buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. He had some ice cream. Oh no, pop! Another button popped off and rolled away. Now how many buttons are left? That's pretty easy. There's only 1 button left. Oh man, this is terrible news. His whole shirt's not going to stay shut. 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song. My button, my button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my button, my 1 groovy button. Pop. Oh no! When he was surfing on top of a car, the last button, the red one, popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? None. 0. 0! Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? Maybe his fur? His belly button! Oh no! And he kept singing his song. I know what it's gonna be. It's all good, he says. My button, still have my belly button, my button, I still have my belly button. That's good news. I bet you have a belly button too. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go, but do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Oh man. Buttons come and buttons go. They are going, aren't they? The end. I have a funny story here today. This one is the Loopy Coop hens, and they're all yelling, "Oh no, a fox!" I gotta see what's going on in this book story. I can see they look pretty nervous, so I'll be anxious to hear about this. Janet Louise Stokey wrote the words and colored the pictures. This word says sleep. All the hens are asleep at the Loopy Coop farm. They put those on there so the chickens can walk up and get inside. That guy's on top of the chicken coop. Midge and Pip sleep in the coop. Dot sleeps on top of it. Those bunnies. Rooster Sam does not sleep. He has a job. A job for a rooster? What could that be? Let's see. Rooster Sam watches for foxes. If a fox comes, he will do something. I wonder what he'll do. A fox come, he creeps quietly along the fence. He creeps close to Dot, a little too close. Oh no, says Dot. Rooster Sam, do something. Look, there's a fox in the hen house. This is bad news. Sometimes foxes like to eat the chickens. Rooster Sam does something. He runs. What do you think he's going to run to? Crash! Right into the garbage can. It was so loud, it scared the fox, and the fox runs away. He looks a little frustrated that he has to run away. Oh, man. A hero. He's a hero. Oh, thank you, Rooster Sam, says Pip. You saved Dot, says Midge. After that, Rooster Sam watches all day, and then he watches all night. Isn't Rooster Sam going to get tired pretty soon? If the fox comes, he will do something. He hopes. A dog. The fox does not come, but a dog comes. He is old and sleepy, but he is a dog. I wonder how they know he's sleepy. Maybe because his eyes. A fox may come. You will do something, right? Asked Dot. Look, she's talking into his ear. Maybe he will bark, said Midge. Maybe he will bite, says Pip. Maybe he will sleep, says Dot. He's sleeping for sure. Dot sleeps too, but she is ready. I wonder what she needs a balloon and a fork for. Something happens. The fox comes back. He creeps along the fence. He creeps past the dog. He creeps right into the coop. Oh no, says Midge. Oh no, says Pip. Oh man, I hope they're not fox food. A fox! They're yelling and screaming and running around, and their feathers are falling out. Do something, Rooster Sam. Rooster Sam comes and he shakes and he shakes. And do something now, says Dot. Rooster Sam does something. Pop! He runs. Oh man, what did he pop? He popped the balloon. And then he runs. Boy, he is running. Into the dog. And the dog says, "Oh, woo!" And the fox runs away. The fox looks kind of scared in that one. He's a hero again. Oh, Rooster Sam, you were so brave, says Midge. You scared that fox, says Pip. That was something. Look he's feeling all good about himself right there. The fox won't come back, said Midge, will he? He might, says Dot, but Rooster Sam will think of something. Will he? asked Midge. Look now there's a bunch of balloons. And what is that? Looks like a horn, maybe. He will now. Look, they have a drum set and a horn and balloons. They're going to scare that fox away if he comes back. The end. Oh, there's the fox. Well, that was an interesting book. I really hope you enjoyed Oh No, a Fox in the Loopy Chicken Coop. That was a pretty fun book. I'm glad that the chickens were saved. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.